Welcome to Beyond Blessed, where I post Christian inspirational messages that I hope will help guide you to a closer relationship with God. I will be posting daily messages of inspiration. If you find value in this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel grow. Most of us find it hard to adjust to something that happens in our relationship with God because it is unpredictable. This is due to the fact that it occurs for everyone. The vast majority of Christians are able to identify the precise time and location when doors have closed in their lives because of the profound impact that it has had on their lives. I'm going to discuss what happens in your life when God chooses to close a door. The reason we have such a hard time accepting it when doors close is because we frequently misinterpret God's purposes when they do. As a result, we find it extremely difficult to handle the situation when it arises. Doors frequently close in our faces as soon as we make the firm decision to live our lives in accordance with God's will and to be obedient to Him, or after a period of intense prayer, which typically lasts for a few weeks, is over, along with an enormous amount of work and effort. Silence will follow the door closing, which will make it even more challenging for us to accept and understand what has happened. Absolutely no response from God. Most of the time, we are left feeling hurt and confused, and some of us even worry that the Lord has left us. We need to be reminded that God is the potter and that we are the clay at times like these. We were created by Him, and He is the one who is still shaping us into the creation He wants us to be. He is our master, and we serve Him. God does not provide an explanation for why He decided to close a door in our faces, which only serves to further confound and challenge us. And when that door shuts, we never once stop to think that perhaps it was the start of a better opportunity. When the oak tree is felled, the entire forest echoes with it. A Scottish author once wrote, "But 100 acorns are planted silently by some breeze that goes unnoticed." On the other hand, we do not consider it poetically the way this author did when a door slams in our faces. We don't imagine acorns being snatched up and carried by the wind to a place where they will flourish and produce fruit for the honor of God. However, the majority of us are focused on the closed door and do not consider the doors that the Lord will open for us in the future. There is no turning back once a door closes, as some of you have probably recently discovered firsthand. Two great truths will save us at that point, and great theology will play a major role in doing so. The fact that God is in charge must be acknowledged first. Daniel chapter 4 verse 35. "And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. And He doeth according to His will in the army of heaven, and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay His hand, or say unto Him, What doest thou?" And in verse 3 of Psalm 115, "But our God is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever He hath pleased." You could compare it to getting a slap in the face, don't you think? These verses demonstrate to us that God is in charge and that He responds in the manner that He sees fit. The second thing we must admit is that God's plan for us is intricate, and it frequently appears strange to us when we view it through human eyes. Revelation chapter 3 verse 7 tells us that, "And to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, These things saith He that is holy, He that is true, He that hath the key of David, He that openeth, and no man shutteth, and shutteth, and no man openeth." Because God is sovereign and has spiritual thoughts, the Bible teaches that He alone is able to open and close doors, that no one else can do so, and that God doesn't need to provide an explanation for what He does. When a door in your life closes, it's normal to feel like a failure. Although neither of these notions is accurate, you might feel that your preparation was insufficient and that you were not attentive to the Holy Spirit's guidance. The locked doors are not a cause for concern. God will provide you with opportunities, and you will significantly increase your blessings if you take advantage of them. Any door is completely under God's control, both inside and out. God can plan our future without our assistance. All we have to do is have faith in Him. The purpose of closing a door and passing up a wonderful opportunity is to direct us toward another that is even more beneficial. You won't notice it until you turn around after passing through a different door. I'm not aware of the circumstance you are in right now. You might be struggling with guilt and self-blame, or even worse, you might be attributing blame to someone else for a door that was shut in your face. You should put it behind you and move on, in my opinion. Stop fixating on the opportunities that have been passed you by. The Father wants what's best for you. Wait for the Lord to make it clear to you which doors He intends to open for you, and put your frustrations over a missed opportunity away. We as humans often have a difficult time accepting that God knows what is best for us, and we often confuse our own desires and His goals. It is only by letting go of the reins and giving complete control to the Lord that we begin to see a better path, a path God will place us on. All we have to do is give Him control. Comment below your thoughts on the subject, and as always remember, stay blessed.